Over time, I ain't taking no breaks. Pray to God, let us all in the gates. Had to get my pride, never live a lie. Level number 9, bitch, I'm one of the greats. And my bitch a dime. She be taking the time with her makeup and shit. She be making us late. Free my mind, I was searching for purpose and working. Little nigga, don't play with your fate. Ain't no debate, I'm the best of this shit. My hair be getting on my damn nerves. Alright, look, so if you're not new to the channel, y'all know how much I enjoy Tame Impala's music. Kevin Parker, man, that's my guy. He makes incredible music. I just took way too long to listen to this album, so I'm about to listen to it with y'all. All my socials gonna be on here, man. Follow me on there. I got some new music coming soon for y'all too, so bet. So let's get right into it, man. Album is called The Slow Rush. 57 minutes, 27 seconds, 12 songs. So let's get to track number 1, One More Year. Really enjoyed the writing on there. Do you remember we were standing here a year ago? Our minds were racing and time went slow. If there was trouble in the world, we didn't know. If we had a care, it didn't show. But now our way, our horizon's been nothing new. Cause I get this feeling and maybe you get it too. We're on a roller coaster stuck on this loop-de-loop. Cause what we did one day on a whim has slowly become all we do. The spark from it kind of like dies out over time because it's not new anymore. It's not that new, exciting feeling anymore. In the chorus, I never wanted any other way to spend our lives. I know we promised we'd be doing this till we die, and now I fear we might. Oh, now I fear we might. Damn, it's kind of deep, man. That's one thing I like about Kevin, too. He makes great music sonically. Like, it sounds very good, but if you really listen to some of the stuff he says, it's some shit that you could really, like, think deeply about. But it's okay, I think there's a way. Why don't we just say one more year, not worrying if I get the right amount of sleep, not caring if we do the same thing every week, of living like I'm only living for me, of never talking about where we're gonna be, one more year of living like the free spirit I wanna be. I like that, man. I pride myself on being a free spirit. I pride myself on just not giving a fuck, man, being a boy without fear. A lot of people ask me about the tattoo I got on my arm. Boy Without Fear. Some of the greatest things in life are on the other side of fear. That's true, man. I've been doing a lot of reading, books like The Alchemist, a lot of different books by Napoleon Hill. You know, he got a great collection. And really, like, the number one thing is eliminating fear and doing what you want to do. RP to everybody we done lost so far this year, man. Like, greats like Kobe, young greats like Juice WRLD. These people lived fearlessly. They chased their dreams. They did what they wanted to do. Imagine if they lived in fear and didn't go out and be the free spirits that they wanted to be free in what they wanted to do. We wouldn't have some great songs or some great moments to look at in sports history. Kobe really put up 81 on niggas, bro. Let's get into track number 2, Instant Destiny. I did like the first one, man. Oh my God, this one came on. He went crazy on that one. I really like that one, like for real. We can get a home in Miami, go and get married, tattoo your name on my arm. I ain't doing that, my baby, but shit. Track number 3, Borderline. I already heard this. It says album version, so let me see what's different. This time was something I couldn't get away. I'ma assume nothing else too crazy was done to that song. Y'all know I like that bridge part. Will I be known in love? Is it one that I trust starting to sober up? Has it been long enough? Will I be known in love? A little closer, close enough. I'm a loser, losing up. Setting free must be tough. Will I be known in love? Is it one that I trust starting to sober up? Has it been long enough? Will I be so in love? Any closer, close enough? Shout out to what is done. R.I.P. Here comes the sun. But I always have trouble saying this word. I don't know what the hell, like, it's posthumous, isn't it? Bro, hell no, you ain't about to make me look stupid on this bitch. Posthumous forgiveness. I feel like I'm gonna rock with this one. What the fuck? This nigga, whoa. So this is about his pops, who I'm assuming has passed away. First of all, before I even get into like the lyrics and like the meaning and all that shit, that song was amazing. That was an amazing fucking song. Like, that song was great. I loved all parts of it. Smooth vocals on it, the different sounds that was incorporated throughout the song, instruments, all that, bro. Like, beautiful song, bro. Like, and that's before even mentioning the lyrics. I really like the lyrics too. Some real touching shit, bro. Like, ever since I was a small boy, no one else compared to you, no way. I always thought heroes stayed close whenever troubled times arose. I didn't know ain't always how it goes. Every single word you told me I believe without a question. Always, to save all of us, you told us both to trust, but now I know you only saved yourself. Did you think I'd never know, never wise up as I grow? And you could store an ocean in the holes in any of the explanations that you gave. And while you still had time, you had a chance, but you decided to take all your sorries to the grave. This is some real touching stuff. The questions, did you think I'd never know, never wise up as I grow? Did you hope I'd never doubt, never one day work it out? Like trying to figure out what his thought process was behind the things that he did or the things that he said, that it never would affect me. Did you think that I would be naive for my entire life? What did you think? Like, where was your head at? But in the second part, you were running for cover, doing like any other, falling out with a lover. You didn't know that I suffered. What a thing to discover. There was time to recover, one-on-one with each other, just a boy and a father. What I'd give for another, everything that I have. Wouldn't need this for long. Never speak of the time that you left us alone, me and Steve on our own. I'm assuming Steve is his brother. I want to tell you about the time, I want to tell you about my life, I want to play you all my songs, learn the words, sing along. I want to tell you about the time I was in Abbey Road, or the time that I had Mick Jagger on the phone. I want to say it's alright, you're just a man after all, and I know you had demons. I got some of my own. I think you passed them along. Fuck, like, bro, this nigga, hey. Yeah. This is a real musician right here, man. This is a true artist right here, man. I like this. I really like this song a lot. This is that one so far. It's my favorite so far. I like when an artist can be transparent in their work. He seems a little bit like, not too angry, but angry in the first part. You didn't think this shit would like hurt me. Did you think I would be naive my entire life? You feel me? Like, you had a chance before you passed to correct your wrongs and apologize and like at least try to do something. But you took your sorries to the grave. But then gives them the benefit of the doubt and tells them like basically, I wish you could hear my stuff, hear my songs. I wish I could hear you sing along with them. I wish you could be with me as I reap the benefits of my labor. I really like that. I want to say it's alright. I know you're just a man after all, and I know you had demons. I got some of my own. I think you passed them along. Like, fuck. Yes. Amazing song. That's an amazing song. It's my favorite so far, bro. Man, I can't wait to work with him. And we're gonna make something crazy. Just remember I said this shit too. Next track, Breathe Deeper. I can't believe it. He eating these beats, I ain't gonna get it. Believe me, I can. Hey, believe me, I can, baby. Tomorrow's dust. There's no use trying to relate to that older soul, and no use trying to debate that you've got it wrong. There's no use pinning for love when you're on your own, and no use crying outside if nobody's home. There's no use flying to the moon if they won't believe. So why do I go wrong on repeat? I was really a fan of the writing mostly on there. Another good song. Track number 7, on track. Another favorite. Currents, I was more a fan of the sound of the album. On this album, I would say I'm more a fan of the writing. Maybe because I'm paying more attention to what he's saying on this than I was with Currents. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I keep it a bang with y'all niggas, bro. Like, I cried to eventually. I had to. Yeah, but I would say I really love the writing. But strictly speaking, I'm still on track. Strictly speaking, I'm holding back more than a minor setback. But strictly speaking, I'm still on track. And all of my dreams are still in sight. Strictly speaking, I've got my whole life. I lost the will a while back. But strictly speaking, I'm still on track. Trouble keeps falling in my lap. Sprung out again, but still on track. I really relate to those lines. I know it's unrealistic, over-optimistic. I tried before this. I know it's nearly August. I know I can't ignore this. Looking forward to all this. Saying, babe, I just adore this. And babe, can we afford this? I know it's been a slow year. Ain't nothing much to show here. I don't really go for it. So not a lot to show for it. Like, the hardest part is over. Adjusting makes it slower. So glad you're coming over. I want to bring us closer. The world ain't changing for you. Nothing to lose, it over. We're just a shuttle over. The rest comes easy. The rest comes easy. All right, so my camera died, but next track we got on here is Lost in Yesterday. Guitar's hard. Maddie said life didn't go the way that he planned it. Said, oh, what I give to start over, boy, I demand it. So what was I ever afraid of? Why did I worry? And why was I ever so brainless, head in a flurry? Goes back to what I was saying about fear, man. Like, you gonna look back and be like, what was I ever so afraid of? It depends on how you look at it, man. Life can be scary, but really it's not, bro. Like, and through every situation, you're gonna be okay. You survived 100% of the bad things that you went through in life. That's crazy. Because if they call you, embrace them. If they stall you, erase them. Like, if it calls you, embrace it. If it hunts you, face it. Man, not even like the little annotation that they put under, the little genius annotation. Kevin has finally come to terms with the fact that he must let it happen sooner or later. You gotta embrace life, man. You gotta embrace lessons. Exit the comfort zone, get in your growth zone. Don't avoid everything that makes you uncomfortable. Because most of the time, that stuff is there for you to grow and get on the other side of. Next track is It True. She just said, is it true? Is it true? Tell me now. It's a promise I can't make, and I won't let it be. It was cool. It's a cool track, man. Real bouncy track. Track number 10, It Might Be Time. I already reacted to that. You can go check it out. I think I reacted to it on the channel. It might be time to face it. Yeah, I already reacted to it. You can go watch that video. Track number 11, Glimmer. So that was mostly an instrument with an exception of a few words. It was cool, you know. So track number 12, which is the last track on here, One More Out. Okay, so that was One More Hour. Really enjoyed that song, man. That's one of them songs that I'm gonna really enjoy off the man, cause that motherfucker, hey. But yeah, so that was Tame Impala's The Slow Rush. 5 years since the last like actual album. 3 years since the B-sides came out. Yeah, and I thoroughly enjoyed this project. Was a big fan of the writing, man. That was the one thing that I was really a fan of. I like the subject matter of the things he was talking about. My favorites would either be Posthumous, Forgiveness, On Track, Borderline. Those are my favorites from a first listen standpoint, man. Let me know y'all favorites down below. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this little listening session we just did. Go ahead and leave a like down below. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, man, because the videos, these videos pretty hard. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Not to toot my own horn, but I make some pretty good videos. I view this more, it's not just like a reaction. It's like I'm studying music. I can't completely call myself a musician yet because I don't know how to play any instruments, but I'm learning. I gotta do that because I want to be one of the greatest artists of all time. And I'm gonna say that every time. I'm standing on top of that. A lot of people are afraid to say stuff like that. A lot of people are afraid to put their dreams out there. People tend to shoot your shit down. That's why I like that one song where he was like, I know it's unrealistic, over optimistic, but nothing's ever unrealistic or over optimistic, man. You can do anything in life. It just all comes to you making the decision to fully pursue that thing. So yeah, squad, gang, it's your boy Nick T, and I'm out this thing.
Yeah, I can't go back when I made it this far. Wanna cooperate, just a race with the stars. Faggots in the face, 100K on my arm, yeah. Nigga wanna feature, then his ass getting charged. And he can't release it if the shit ain't hard. She a Mona Lisa, man, that bitch work hard, yeah.